Alright, we're going to get started here in just 1 second. I want to see everybody who's going to be here in the chat. I do expect a little bit smaller of an audience, so people don't need to be like, wait, why is nobody viewing? Or something like that, like some stupid comments or something. So we don't need those, but of course, just know it may be a little bit smaller for this. We're going to go ahead and come on screen for you here. Once I'm trying to get one last thing done. This right here. Okay. Yeah, so let's get that going. So this will be some good background music for us as we pull some cards, right? Let me come like that. Ah, there we go. I'm actually going to move this right here so I can see kind of what I'm doing. I got y'all in chat over there. And this is a shorter, card pulling stream in general compared to, when we did the last Pokemon Go box. But, yeah, we got, the Valor booster box and stuff. So this is really, to me, looks really nice. I don't know what I'm going to get, obviously, in the booster. So that's what we're going to see. But we do know what we can see is Candela right there, holo. And, of course, the Team Valor emblem coin. So, looking solid. And we have the other webcam where we'll put our cards right here. So I'll get that kind of pointed in the right direction and get all this set up as you guys are saying hi. What's going on? We got Back to Zero, the card expert. This is somebody that I'm trying to pick your brain and figure out, what are the best cards and stuff like that. I see Derpstar saying Instinct better, which is not true, of course, but I do want to tell you guys, I actually am going to keep mine. I do have an Instinct one. We're not going to open that today, but I think I'm going to keep it because why not? But they sent me the wrong one, and so I was like, you know what? I think I'll just go ahead and keep that and buy a different one so that I could have two. So we'll go ahead and show you, though. We got our little coin right here. That's all good, right? We like. We got Ivy League up in the chat. What's going on, Ivy? So happy to see you. So let's go ahead and before we do everything else, we'll completely rip that. And I do have sleeves nearby, but we probably won't sleeve these on stream or anything, but just so you guys can see that, we'll throw our Candela up here. Eesh. Gotta be careful, huh? So that's probably kind of how we'll display some of those. So yes, Derpstar says, neat. Thank you, brother. So we got our 6-packs. We're gonna go ahead and open them, all right? Let's get it started. How's everybody doing today? I hope that you've been well. Obviously, not a whole lot of Pokemon Go action going on after the daily incense, right? So we clearly haven't been on our Pokemon Go kicks and everything, but we'll be back, once Palkia's out of rotation. I think we got Greninja. Well, we got Genesect, and so I'll probably do a stream for that. It'll be pretty low, there's not going to be a lot of people interested, so if you are looking to get a Greninja, you've got... Why do I keep saying Greninja? I guess it's because of Son of a Greninja, right? But if you are looking to get a Genesect, then we can probably get it for you. Because, like I say, there's not going to be a lot of competition for that. Those streams have never been popular when it's Genesect. Genital sect. So my hand's already shaking for some reason. I don't know why. It's making it harder to open this. There we go. We got it. So let's see, Back to Zero said, I got TCG player open and ready to tell you how good the polls are. Okay, nice. He said, you think the best poll would be a Radiant Charizard? Okay, cool. Nice, because Derpstar said that they watched somebody get it. Alrighty, guys. The interesting thing about, the Squirtle, I feel like, in this, is that the Squirtle looks, so normal. It looks almost like the very first base set Squirtle. So I feel like they kind of did the maybe all the starters, at least the Squirtle, kind of nasty in this. The Bulbasaur one, I think, looks good, if I remember right. But we got B-Barrel with the photobomb, right? So you got a photobombed B-Barrel. But Mewtwo, the V art. Is that the alternative art or whatever? So sometimes we may not focus as much on these, other cards, though, if I've already seen them before, I've done streams and stuff where we've gotten Numel, for example, Eradicate, Alolan. But look at this, we got Numel right here as one of our reverse holos on the scene. So, not too bad. Looks kind of cute. I didn't know there were ads on this one. Okay. So I'm sorry, guys, it played an ad over me. I'm trying to play a little playlist of just retro Pokemon music and stuff. So this is kind of neat. Unfortunately, I saw the name Charizard and was about to gasp, but no, we got this Charizard right there. And so I'm hoping that... Is that going to focus on it? Is this the wrong camera lineup? I may have to show it to you guys. But yeah, man, look at that. And Back to Zero's right. You need to look out for the D-toes, you guys. So yeah, there it is. So we did get a Charizard, but not Radiant. That's the problem, right? We wanted a Radiant Charizard. Man, I need to learn what's the best way to do it. Do you have to back up a little bit? Do you come back on it? Derpstar says ad blocker, but of course that would be ungood for the creator economy. This person who has provided us with a great little playlist of music would not get their ads. And for instance, Dr. Kendo, who makes like so little money in this world, but tries to give you guys tons of content, would not make anything if it weren't for the ads, right? But there we go. We got another set right here of some pulls. Got the energy, of course. But you got Blanche. They're doing all right. They're doing all right. Derpstar said, I'm not using it right now, but I usually just use it. Well, like I said, I am very against an ad blocker, unless you're like using it on websites, not YouTube, but like websites in general. That's fine. I mean, some of them need the money too if they're providing a good service, you know. Back to Zero said a nice 52-cent card, nice pull. So yeah, we got the 52-center. At least there's that, right? But we'll go ahead and we'll try to open up another one. My hands here are not doing well today. I just played a Mario Strikers stream. It was like a good 2 hours or so. And sometimes Mario Strikers can be really intense. Gold Mine Breaker's giving us the point that, like, you know, another live, too crazy in days dedication. It's just the life of running multiple channels, I would say. But yeah, those guys just saw me on Mario Strikers for hours, and it messes up my hands a little bit. So some of the finer movements, opening a card booster, for example, being one of those. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get you guys. Man, I keep seeing it before it happens. I need to not kill this. Okay, we have some hype coming, all right? But here's your regular cards, right? All this. You know, we got Meltan. That's pretty cool. We should look out for a Ditto pull. No, okay, not on the Eevee. I thought Eevee might be one, but got the P-Dove. The P-Dove is cool because, again, I like any of the Pokemon Go cards that are like real life. You know, it's like P-Dove, for example, has the swing. It's like a real life swing set. Like, it kind of looks like a real life scene, so it's very Pokemon Go themed, I feel like, when they do this. Do I have to, like, Back to Zero? Do you know what's up with... I've got a Logitech C920 right here. That's this camera. And so I'm trying to think, like, why is it not focusing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a reverse holo zap. So we got the Zapdos. Not too bad. Not too bad. But here's what I got excited about. I don't think it's the one, though. Is it Back to Zero? Because we got Mewtwo, ladies and gentlemen, as I'll go ahead and skip this ad right here. But man, Mewtwo right there, and it's not the rainbowy, you know, looking like shininess or whatever. So is this not the one, Back to Zero? It's very cool, though. That is such a cool card, you guys. I'm so happy, too, because I don't have a Mewtwo yet. So that is very, very nice. Trying to... Yeah, Back to Zero's like, holy shit! Is this a let's effing go moment? I'm so sad because then I can't provide the hype. I'll rewind the hype, okay, if Back to Zero says that this is the one. This is a Mewtwo V-Star, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not the rainbowy one. Doesn't it need to be rainbowy? Remember, like, that Dragonite that I pulled, you guys? Did y'all see that on the other stream? Yeah, we got the Mewtwo. Of course, it's the V-Star. $36 card, Back to Zero. All right, now we're talking, you guys. Lisa, I'm going to disappoint. There is no little guy on this stream. Look at that, you guys. Welcome on in, Lisa. He said shiny. Yes, that was so purty. Red Blue 9 said I got a shiny Palkia yesterday, which is epic, you guys. Epic. You like the shiny Palkia, huh? So yeah, that's a really cool card, you guys. I love that. Back to Zero said not expensive, but a banger. So... Oh, but a banger so much? Nice, nice. So, that was... Definitely, I could have provided more excitement. I just, I'm sad because I don't know all of the cards, like, worth and stuff like that right off the bat. So you guys can see, you know, we got Zatu, we got Steelix. Of course, the Poké Stop right there. Beautiful fire energy, right? So all of our basic cards, that's fine, that's fine. But yeah, thank you, Back to Zero. I'm happy to know. The Mewtwo card is just so cool, right? Like, it just looks epic. But yeah, again, what do they call that rainbowy design? Again, like, I don't know anything, do I? There we go. I'm getting this pack open. It's almost there. Can't believe I'm having so much trouble with these today. If you shuffle the 4 back cards to the front, you won't spoil the surprises. Okay, maybe I need to do that. I should just place them all, like, face down or something. I don't know. So I feel like I'm going to see them when I try to shuffle. All right, you guys, we have 3 packs after this one. So this is the 3rd pack right here. Luckily, I don't have to, like, save the wrapping or anything. I saved it on the first stream because I was like, I really want to save this. Okay, so all the cards are to my back right here, right now. Isn't it back 4? Okay, there we go. So all the 4 cards in the back are now here. We got Ivysaur. Yeah, this was the one. Like, the Ivysaur, the really cool thing about it is that it's got the Pokestop on it. I love any of the cards that have, like, a Pokemon Go tie-in more so. They're not just, like, generic, like, look at, you know, this one's probably a good example. Like, that looks like it could be in any other set, you know? So I really like it when they are very Pokemon Go oriented and stuff. Ariados kinda, but that looks like, again, it could be in, like, another set. So, not so much the Ariados either. We got Lena Hatch up in here. So did you see the pack Ginger got me? It had Shaman. I think I did. Why does that sound familiar? I remember you were freaking out about Shaman. Okay, I'm going to try to hide the holos. There we go. I didn't look at them, so the holos are going to be at least unknown to me. But here's our basics for that booster. I like the Meltans that I'm getting, but I know that I have several of them, alright? Okay, Back to Zero said, and now once you remove the 4 at the back, the 5th one would be the big pull. So you want to get the first one for the lesser big pull, and then go for the big pull. So here's our reverse holo is going to be the Spinarak right here. This one's cool because also, again, with the Pokemon Go tie-in, like, I like that because it does look like it's kind of in the real world, right? Like, doesn't that look like maybe a real image of a tree or something? Lisa freaking out about the Shaman. There you go, you guys. Very cool. That Mewtwo pull was great. So let's see, can we get Rainbowy Mewtwo? But yeah, I know that, who was it earlier? Was it Goldmine? Yeah, you said it's all good. Kindle Candopolis will help you find the worth of these cards, and I don't know any of these Pokemon other than, like, the ones in Smash, which are barely... You don't know any Pokemon? Really? Oh, check the Spinarak for Ditto. Yes, it does have the Ditto picture. Does this mean that it's actually a Ditto? I don't want to break it, but... Oops. Can you... Man, it won't show it. Do you see that down there is a Ditto icon right there? So that's a Ditto? So I need to pull up... Which part do you peel? Because I really don't want to break this card. Do you peel, like, there on the hollow part or down below at the bottom right here? Because, yeah, I'm seeing you guys say Ditto. That's a Ditto moment. So let's see. We will Ditto this. Lena Hatch is laughing about Ditto. Yeah, see, like, I'm going to hurt this card if I, like, pull right here. So you guys, tell me, is it up over here somewhere? You know, like, where's the specific part of the card that I pull, I guess, to reveal it? It doesn't look obvious to me. Oops. And now I'm shaking. I don't want to ruin this. It doesn't look obvious where you pull. Back to Zero says, I don't know how you peel it. Let's see. Here, anyone know how to peel for a Ditto? Look at us being noobs, right? Because, yeah, it does not look obvious at all. Like, there's not, like, a, you know, flap. There's not, like, a very obvious point on the card. So I could just, like, ruin this card. I think it's right here, though. Bottom corner. Yeah. Okay, you guys, here it goes. I found it. I found it. Here it goes. Look at that. Ditto holo, ladies and gentlemen. Ditto! Very cool. So we did it. We did it. We got a Ditto Holo. There it is. It's a little more in focus there. Alrighty, guys. Thank you, Lisa. Says, yep, bottom left corner. Tom Gaming, what's going on, brother? Thank you, guys. So there is our new Ditto Holo. Back to Zero said it's so beautiful. Man, I want to put this somewhere, though. Look, now I've got a spinner rack. Like, I want that to be preserved. It should be over one of these other cards that I have, you know? Like, I have tons of pin of. I should just put over that. Hey, Derpstar said a $6 card, you think? Man, I don't want to just, like, throw this away. This is awesome. You guys, look at that. The adhesive one, like, that's so cool. It's the Spinnerack shell. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Very cool. Ditto, you guys. Let's fucking go. I could do it over, like, I mean, it's not going to be the same size. It was like somebody's, like, old card that came with something I bought. Oh, this was with my N64 controller display stand. I should show you guys that. Maybe over one of these used cards from like the Pokemon Go Live thing. Maybe it can go on that one that's already been used up. I just feel like I can't place it exactly. There. Okay, you guys. Oof. Look at that. I almost did it, like, pretty good. So there. I've got a fake reverse holo now, Spinnerack. That's on the back of one of the code cards. It's not exact. You can see that I messed up there in the corner and stuff. That's okay. I'm fine with it. So there we go. You get stick-on magnets and put it on the fridge. That would be cool. All right, so here's the real holo. You know, I mean, that Ditto was pretty great, right? Holy... This is awesome. Okay, this is a Melmetal VMAX, dude. That's amazing. Look at the VMAX Melmetal, you guys. Dude, that's so cool. God, you can barely make it out on a camera because it's so holorific. Wow. Wow. I know, I don't think those are worth a lot, are they? But I'm not really concerned with worth on the Pokemon Go cards. If it was like another set, I'd probably be more concerned with the worth because I don't have as much of a attachment, you know, to like think about Battle Skies or something, like, you know, the Evolution series, like whatever those are called. I don't have as much of an attachment to those. I'm really disappointed with this Logitech. It's not like... How do I get it to zoom on just that one? There you go. Melmetal VMAX, there it is. Finally we get to look at it. I'm so sorry this is taking forever. But there it is. Just gotta get it to focus right. Yeah, man. That's a nice card. You said the Ditto's worth more than the Melmetal. I believe it. With a skull. Hey, what's going on? We got Donald Bands up in here. What's going on, brother? Lisa said, do people really buy cards? I got some good ones. Yeah, people do, actually. It's collection, you know? You're either a collector to resell, you know, the card at a later date. Think of it like stocks, almost, in some respects. And then some people actually want them, right? Like, they want them for the epicness of it. Like, oh, Machamp's my favorite Pokemon, or like whatever it may be. I don't know, is Machamp anyone's favorite Pokemon? It's gotta be somebody's. Alright, finally got this booster open. So here we go, we're gonna try that same strategy. It did make it better back to zero, so thank you for the tip to just get the 4 in the back first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, sector out the holos. Haven't seen my basics here, but we got Candela. I'm always loving Candela. My favorite leader. It's my team leader, of course, too, so love her. You know, we got our Slowbro again. Like, I'm really more of a fan of the Pokemon Go cards that look very Pokemon Go-like, you know. Derpstar said, I think they'll announce the Go Fest finale details tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or not, but I know that it's more of the details are coming in soon. They've already announced a little bit. My biggest takeaway from the Pokemon Go announcements today was that it's called Re and not Rye. I always considered that it could be called Re, but I kind of like the name Rye, and so I was like, I don't trust Rye, Re. I don't trust him. Him or her, it, them. I don't trust them. They wear a jacket here in Texas. It's like 110 degrees, 60-something days straight now. All right, so here's our... Oh, Oh, Conkeldurr. I think I have this one already, so it's a little less exciting, but look at that. You guys, Conkeldurr. So we kind of skipped ahead to our holo instead of our reverse holo or whatever. But there you go. Yeah, I like the Charmander Bulbasaur. You know, that was a good basic pull, if we talk about basic cards. But yeah, the Conkeldurr is pretty nice. I don't think it's worth a whole bunch, but it's like now I have more than one, and that's cool. So if I ever did want to sell one day, you know, I like having the extra, because then I could actually theoretically sell. Lena said, that's wicked sus. Yeah, brother. Sister. Lisa said, what's the best place to offload them? Back to Zero may actually be able to help you here in the chat to know a little bit better, because like my first thought was like eBay or something, or like a local, if you know a local source for the auction. There's Tranquil. That one's a little less exciting, just as a reverse holo, but also it's Tranquil. Like, Tranquil's cool and all, but is it really that cool? There you go. At least we're getting it to focus now better. I'm so sorry about my hands, you guys. I have an essential trimmer, and just got off of playing Mario Strikers Battle League for 2 hours. It was tough. But Lena Hatch said, same, we're around 89 and dry. It's so funny the differences, you know. I made a joke actually on my last stream. It was on the Striker stream. I said, you know, we've been at like 110 degrees, 108, 109, like every single day. And then I said, that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And like, I think somebody, maybe it was Back to Zero, was like, wait, 100 Celsius? Which would be, you know, 212, I think my chat told me. Yeah, Back to Zero said, I've never actually sold my cards, but TCG Player could be a good start. So I guess Google TCG Player. Is it tcgplayer.com? I'm not in the TCG world enough, you know. When I used to play the card game was the base set, you know, the early days, and I obviously collected a bunch of Jungle, because you guys have seen that on another stream, I think. Does anybody have a use for the codes, by the way? You know, Pokemon.com/redeem. It's the redemption codes for the set. Okay, I got some... What is this? Oh, it's one of the V-Star cards. So I guess, doesn't that mean that there's something in here? Something hype? I hope so. Okay. So here's some basics. We got Spark. We got the rare candy. You know, we like that. Got the rare candy right here. That's cool. Anything Pokemon Go like looks good too. So it's like very Pokemon Go art style. I mean, the rare candy does kind of look the same in all the games, but I'm just saying. So yeah, there's Spark, you know, chilling in town. Derp Star said Toys R Us. Except for, no, you said Toys S Us. It's like Toys Sus. Alright, you guys, so we got another Zapdos actually. Didn't we get one earlier? I think we got one of these earlier. I'm sorry, I want to be a little hype, but yeah, there's our Zapdos. So here, we're going double on our Zappies right now. That's looking good. Lisa said Spark. Meh. Well, you gotta fight Derp Stars, it sounds like, because Derp said Instinct is the best, and so he probably also thinks his leader's the best, right? I will admit, you gotta like Spark for the memes, right? So there, yeah, it's Zappy. Is Zapdos Brannigan? Yeah. Back to Zero said a nice normal holo. Yeah, I'm guessing that's only worth like $1 or $2, right? So here's an Ariados. We got the Spinarak earlier, right? But our reverse holo right here. I'm doing it out of order, Back to Zero. I need to do the main holo last, right? Instead of the reverse holo. Lena saying Valor. So yeah, Lisa, you get the booster pack and you have a holo guaranteed. Was it like that in the old days, you guys? Did you always get a holo? I feel like you weren't guaranteed in like the base set, but I can't remember exactly. Let's see if that Bidoof is a Ditto Bidoof. Does not appear to be one, so yeah. No Ditto Bidoof. So here is our last booster right now. Lisa says, that is my favorite voice ever. Is that Brennigan? Yeah. Fry, the way to a woman's heart is through her parents. Sleep with them and you're in. Lena put Zach Brannigan. Lena, it's Zap Brannigan. You probably auto-corrected, right? Zap with 2 P's, I believe. Don't they spell Zap that way? So it wouldn't be quite like Zapdos. Is Zapdos Brannigan? Yeah. You gotta make sure that you add an extra syllable to whatever you're saying if you're Zapdos. If you're Zap Brannigan. It's been a long day, trust me already. It's not even... The day is like half over, baby. But... I started doing this at the end of my Striker stream as I was just like so out of it mentally. And I ran out of steam. Zapdos Bredigan, yeah, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, here we go. So here's our basics. We got an Unpheasant, we got Steelix again, and Candela again. Loving Candela, of course. You guys know I love Candela. I stan Candela. Goldmine Breaker said Zap Bredigan. Yeah, so it's Brannigan, like Brannigan. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the other basics right here. You guys can see we got, you know, Natu. We got the Slowpoke and all that. Let's check for Dittos, of course. That Ditto was exciting because I've actually not gotten a Ditto before today. So here we go, you guys. Reverse holo first. It's going to be an Eevee. I may have this as a reverse holo too. I'm going to start seeing some, probably often going to be seeing some of these like repeat, you know, especially in the reverse holos. Start seeing a lot of these repeats now. Yeah. Alright, you probably don't even need to focus in on that. I wanted it to focus. There it goes. You have to hold it closer. Let's see. Derpstar said, I am Forgor. Hey, what's going on? Arga Winata Akhbar. What's going on, my friend? Here we go. It's a Snorlax holo. I cannot recall if I have this. So that might be nice. We're going to have to look at our collection here. But, yeah, the Snorlax holo. I like that one because it's very Pokemon Go-like. At somebody's house, I don't know. Or Snorlax is at, like, the White House. The sleepy Snorlax blocking somebody's front door. It's like, well, I guess I'm never getting in my house again. Unless you can catch that Snorlax. So, you guys, I do have to say that that is actually all of the packs right here. It's kind of weird to open 6 and feel like that's underwhelming, because that should be good. 6 packs is a lot. Now the question is, do we open the Instinct box? That's the real question. You guys, yes or no? I feel like the answer would be yes probably, but maybe someone has a good reason for the no. But yes, today was all about this one, I would say. We did very good with that pull. Someone in the chat was saying it's a $36 card. Again, I'm not really selling these, maybe unless I get doubles. I wanted to focus on that a little better. Back to Zero said, you know my answer. Lisa said, oh, yes. So Lisa says yes. There we go. We got the focus now. Obviously, I have a ceiling fan light or whatever that's hitting us. Psy Purge. Yeah. So that Mewtwo V-Star right here was really nice. I think you want to get the like rainbowy looking one for the if you really want the worth out of them, you know, to sell the cards or something. Dita Angie said, OMG with the heart eyes. Thank you. So yeah, we could try to open this if you guys it sounds like y'all are in favor, right? It's the Instinct box. We got Spork. Makes it sound like he's a spork. S-P-O-R-K, right? Spark the Spork. This box is a little beat up. Good job, Amazon. But I just finished opening the Valor box, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you for anybody that saw that. I guess the answer is yes. Yeah, Lena said hell fucking yes, so, you know, it looks like we're gonna do it. Go ahead, get this Instinct box a-rolling right here. That's what it looks like, of course. Many of y'all have seen that, I'm sure. And for now, we can leave our pendant right here for Team Instinct. Team Instinct players rise up, right? You gotta respect Team Instinct for the memes. So here's our Spark. That is a cool card. They did Spark pretty well right here. Just like I did your mom pretty well. Oh, roasted. Alright, so there we go. Spark. Looking nice. That's a cool card. Very cool, you guys. So, sorry Mewtwo. Gotta get covered up by Spork. So you guys, get the hype, get the prayers here. Hebert said, don't open us. Leaving with that cliffhanger. Man, Hebert, it's too late. I should have listened, right? I'm feeding into everyone's instant gratification, eh? Office looks like your house and a kid hiding in his adult. Yeah, Lisa, I'm gonna fix some stuff, but everything that I do that's like a project, basically, if it doesn't involve taking care of my son or being a husband or something, like, I put it off, you know? I put stuff off, so I can show you guys more of the office if you want, but there's some cool stuff I'm hiding that I'm gonna fix up. We got the egg incubator, look at that. Got Charmeleon, Rare Candy, you know, all these basic B cards. But our holo and reverse holos are potential. Gyarados, that's a good reverser right here. I may have this one. Little less hyped for it, of course, because it's the reverse, you know, and probably a lot of people feel the same way about me, but it's still beautiful. Still looks nice. Dita Angie said, Lisa, me too. Okay, here we go, you guys. What do we got? We got the Snorlax again. All right, so we don't really need to focus in on that one too hard. We just pulled the Snorlax a little while ago, you guys. So we're going to go with a Snorlax again. But Lena said, Lamau, mother. Lena, I was throwing all sorts of roasts about people's mamas. It's nobody's mama in particular. It's just kind of like mama jokes, but they're roasts on my stream recently, the Striker stream. So yeah, did anybody say they could use those, the codes? You know, this thing, but it has the code on the other side. Did anybody say they could use that? Because if you did, I missed it. We got a Candela in our Instinct booster. Very nice. Let's see here. Let's get the holo and reverse out of here. Get our other basic Bs. Derp Star said Le Code. So if anybody can use it, just message me on Discord there. I actually let one slip in. So that's an Apom reverse holo. It actually looks cute. I'll show it to the camera here, the other camera. I like that one. It's good art, you guys, and it's very Pokemon Go like. You know, you could throw regular red balls and it's just like, yeah, Lisa, that would be cool. Give some of the basic cards especially, but even maybe some of these reverse holos and stuff. Val is always watching, said Lena. Okay, this was a Slowpoke, by the way. We're going to set that down. Gotta make sure I'm not missing a Ditto in here or something. Yeah, I didn't miss a Ditto. All right. So here we go. It's going to be Pikachu with a hat. If anybody knows, I don't like Pikachu in general. Like, it's okay, but, like, I think I would like it better if it wasn't overused. You know, this kind of, like, force down our throats Pokemon. You know, and that's really what Pikachu became. And I just didn't like Ash's Pikachu being like, oh, well, it can beat an Onix. It can beat, like, anything. If Pokemon wants to have it, they can, they can have it, you know? That's basically what happened with that Pikachu. Let's see. So we got some basics. I saw a Xatu as my reverse holo, which is fine. Alright, you guys, so looks like nothing really new here. We got like Meltan, Bidoof. I'm looking for Dittos. Yeah, nothing new in our basics. Slowbro, Rare Candy, so we've seen those. But here we go. There's going to be a basic and a reverse. Oh, I just saw what it was. Okay, Fighting Energy, sorry. So I actually saw it, but look. We're going to have the Xatu, but then we're going to have the Dragonite V. And so the good news is, you know, this one's a little bit less worth than the Rainbow-y one, but I have the Rainbow V-Star one. I made it as a YouTube Shorts or whatever, so you guys have probably seen that video. Let's go ahead and show you, though, a little bit closer up here, because the Dragonite V is still nice, you know? Dragonite V is still a cool card. The Dragonite's a banger. Back to zero. All right, we talking about bangers? What are we talking the worth, son? I don't know what these are worth, so you can always give me the worth. If a card is a banger, you tell me. What's going on? No Life Person over on Twitch. We are on Twitch and YouTube, you guys. So if you're ever wondering, like, wait, who are we reading the chat of? But yeah, there it is, you guys. So just pulled the Dragonite V. And if you are just now joining us, we did get the Mewtwo earlier, but not the Rainbow-y art, you know, so it was apparently a $36, 50 cent banger. All right, back to zero, so it's a 50 cent. To me, I thought a banger meant like it was at least double digits, you know? Yeah, no life person's like, market price for that is 98 cents. There you go, man. But you guys can always feel free to tell me what, like, a cool holo is worth, because I don't really know my worth of the Pokemon Go cards. I do know that the Rainbowy Dragonite is a pretty good one. Isn't that worth, like, 40, 50 bucks, something like that? But here we go. Let's try to get y'all basics first. See if we can see anything. Why did that? Okay. Unfortunately, I got a peek at what the holo was again. I'm trying not to. Again, my favorite of these kind of like basics are any of the Pokemon Go, like very obviously Pokemon Go ones. So this is the type of card they like did really well, in my opinion, for one of the basics, is that it's got the Pokestop. You know, it's very different from just the regular TCG. You know, if they're going to cross over with Pokemon Go, like, let's celebrate the Pokemon Go-ness, you know? So when you see a Pokemon card that has a real-life scene behind it, or, you know, a Pokestop or something, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. So we got a few more basics right here. Look at that. It's looking good. The Ambipom is cool. One of these feels a little bit thick, so I'm going to turn it around and see for Ditto. No, I don't see the Ditto icon on any of them. I guess it was this Eevee felt it's a little thick. Let's see. Hebert said, I've been great. Have a beautiful new first baby girl born. That is so great, dude. Hebert, congratulations, man. That is awesome. I'm so proud. Is your baby girl named Blanche? Because we got a Blanche right here. Blanche is a they, them, I believe. But can be, of course, a girl's name. So this is what I saw. That's why I'm a little bit less hyped about it. Otherwise, I would love Moltres, you guys. I saw it before I got to pull it. But Moltres, let me go ahead and get y'all focused in. There you go. I do believe I have one of these already. So, again, I got no problem repeating cards or whatever. But, yeah. Hebert said, Vera is... Hey, you didn't have to tell us the name, but I appreciate it. That's very nice, you said. Vera is her name. Very beautiful, man. Vera, beautiful, all right? Lisa said, you know, OMG, Hebert, wow, that's so awesome. You're in for the best adventure ever. Enjoy every second, because it goes by so fast. I would generally agree as somebody who has a kid, although I did enjoy every second, as in, like, I very much don't live in the moment in my life in general. But when it came to my kid, I actually did. Like, it felt like time was going at the pace that it should go, which is very rare for the rest of my life. Like, you know, I think about content channels, you know, I'm like, holy crap, I've been doing this for a decade on, like, my other channel, you know, and now we've got this channel. But, like, some of that goes really fast. Some other aspects of life. But my life with my kid, I seem to have done that right, you know, mentally. It's tough sometimes because I'm out of energy. It's not tough, really, to be a parent in, like, kind of a general sense of, like, sometimes people make it sound a lot harder than it is, and obviously everybody has a different situation. Maybe they have a kid that early on had, like, a very desperate, you know, hospital need or something, you know, and, like, I'm a little bit privileged in that my kid didn't really have problems, you know, like, let's see. By that, of course, we mean, like, let's say they have some very difficult thing, like they can't breathe when they're born, or, you know, whatever it may be. So, yeah, we got some more basics right there. We'll just pass those. You guys have seen them all, I feel like. They're not the appeal either. I know that some people may like the basics, but we've already seen, you know, how many Eevees today. I like Onix as a Pokemon, but here with this card, it kind of looks like it could just be from, you know, it's very similar to, like, the base set. But cool. I love Onix. Okay, we're going to pull both of these. We got Gyarados as a main holo this time instead of reverse. And then we got a Slowpoke as our reverse right here. So I guess we'll stick to the Gyarados a little bit, right? There it is, y'all. Slowpoke in there too. That's all right. A little more underwhelming than I was hoping. So this will now be our official last pack because I literally don't have more to open after this. So even if I wanted to ask, like, hey, should we open more? I can't. Honey Badgering the Witness is up in here, says, love basic Eevee. Who doesn't love Eevee? But I've just opened it a million times. Honey Badgering the Witness. Love to see you. Love to see you. Derp Stars with a GG earlier. But yeah, that was great news. Hebert, thank you for dropping that to us, that news. I had no idea you were going to be having a little one. So enjoy being a parent. It is great. Being a parent is cool. Apparently. Alright, we got this. Let's get our 4 basic Bs out of here. Yeah. Alright. So you got like a Charmeleon, you know, we got Energy, we got Wartortle, Pupitar. Of course, I don't think any of those could be Dittos, but I just checked just in case. Looks like we don't really have anything. This one's cool. Again, like I told you guys, I didn't like Pikachu really, but this is a cool one just because, again, it's that Pokemon Go like aspect. So we've got a card that is Pikachu with somebody, like a real life person and stuff, and their feet. Like, that's very Pokemon Go-like, so I like that. I do. Do we got Pedro up in the chat? What's going on, Pedro? What's up, brother? So our reverse holo is going to be Enamel, but I think you guys see that it's a Ditto again. Look at this. Let's try to get y'all focused in here. There we go. Look, it's got the Ditto icon right down there. Ditto time, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta ring a bell, right? I'll see if I can peel this off over here. It's a little harder to do it on this part of the stream. There you go. Here we go. Ditto, Ditto, Ditto. This time, I think we're gonna reverse holo Ditto instead of main holo. No, okay, we're gonna main holo. Alright, you guys, I guess it's always going to be main holo if it reverses. So that's the second time that that's happened for us. Back to Zero says, let's go, Ditto 2! So I'll take, again, one of these used, you know, code cards and place my, place my Numel here on that. It's a little hard for me with my shaky hands. I've got a essential trimmer, you guys. Yeah. I'm trying to line up the top of it to be correct. This is very, very stressful. Oh my gosh. I don't want to mess up my Numel. Oof. That has like an air bubble and everything, but you can kind of squeegee it out with your fingers, so that works. Alright, there, I've got my fake reverse Numel too. See? So yeah, we got our Ditto number 2, you guys. We got Addisic up in the chat saying, sup, nerds. Alright, y'all, so this is the absolute last card coming up right here that I have in front of me. I have no idea what it is, so I didn't even get to peek somehow or anything. So please, let's get your... What's your word or letter? F. You know, get your Fs in the chat, or your GGs, your anything, to pray for this to be like a really good card, alright? So here it goes. Put that card down. Put that chat down. We got another Zap. Damn it. We had 3 Zapdoses today. Normally I wouldn't say damn it, but we already have 2 of them, and I think I've pulled some earlier in my life, you know? So, like, we got another Zap. So clearly we know who the star is of the day, you guys. These are all of our holos that you're seeing me kind of go by. It was cool to get another Conkeldurr, but I didn't have the Melmetal, so I liked that one. I do really like that one. We got 2 Dittos. I know that they were kind of the stars too. But beyond that, I like my Holo Candela, and then this. So here we go. For those that missed it, kind of the big pull probably today was this. It's our Mewtwo V-Star right here. So I think that that was kind of the poggers. Honestly. Back to Zeros at Holo Zap. Let's go. Yeah, we got the Holo Zap. So yeah, look at that cheese. I'm liking the Mewtwo V-Star, my friends. My friends. Yeah. So I kind of thought of something that would be interesting. Has everybody seen the Pokemon, like, Presents thing? You know, has everybody seen that? If you haven't, do you want to watch it with me? Or if you have, do you want to watch it with me? And we react to the Scarlet Violet part. Not so much react, but we just like give the thoughts and read your thoughts on it. I was thinking that could be like a fun thing. You know, we take this camera away and do that. Does anybody agree, or are we pretty much done here? I'm fine with either option. But that is literally all the cards for today that we have. I'm going to put my webcam back up here. What does this look like when I do two just to see it? That's so goofy. Ugh. Oi. There you go. Okay, Lena said not yet. Your son sent it to me. I haven't watched it yet. So you do want to watch it? Or you're saying not yet, don't watch it. While you guys decide that, I will show you, though, my cool, quote-unquote, video game stuff. So, back down there is where I'm trying to collect. Like, I'm trying to show off some of the retro collection. That's a bag, that Mario Strikers thing right here. It's a drawstring bag. It's not going to stay there. I'm going to be moving that. I want to try to hang it up on the curtain or something, like as if it was like a display flag or something, you know? Like, that's what I want to do with that. Just right now, I'm putting it right here to cover up that I have a lack of stuff in the blue. And so I've been just kind of working on, like, how can I show off my retro, like, consoles, or even, doesn't have to be retro, I guess, but, like, show off some of those while having storage for them. And so I've got something else to show you guys. I made this for my Mario Strikers channel, but this is a little more ghetto, but it's like stuff like this I'm kind of looking into. Is that it's a Wii remote holder, like that's 3D printed. They look like this. They look just, you know, like white, basically, and they have a hole in the back so you can screw it into the wall, basically. But I, like, tried to paint mine and just discovered how hard it is to paint on a 3D printed object, you know? Like, so anyway, I gave it Princess Peach right here and painted it like a Mario Strikers background, DKC's Dr. Kendo commentaries. And so I'm going to put this on the wall. I may try to put it behind me, like in the spot. Let's see, it would be right in here, in that, like, area. I may do that. I'm unsure where I'm going to put it right now. But that's essentially what I'm doing right now, is trying to find stuff that's like this. You know, it's display, and I've got some, for instance, this right here. My original Game Boy. Of course, I've got two of them. I've got two Game Boys, but, you know, this is a rose-colored gaming display is what the company's called. You see it says Game Boy right there, and it just sits on that. So stuff like this is all that I'm looking out for. But alright, sounds like you guys want the launch party, the watch party, yeah. Sounds like you guys want the watch party, so what we're gonna do actually, yeah. Oh, my gosh, it's gonna look like such trash, because it is right now. I'll fix it, alright? Dita Angie says, holy shit, what a treasure. Here's my other one. I told you I got two of them, right? So there's my other one. It's just I don't have a display for it. So here we'll do a little watch party like thingy. All I need to do is just get up the Pokemon. Here we'll do a Pokemon channel. I want to get the official sources live stream of it and everything for you guys to see. And I might change my title real fast and stuff, but yeah, I think it's Pokemon Presents is what I'm looking for. So forgive me, just a little bit of setup and then we'll get to it, okay? So, like I said, just let me set this up. I'm getting my head on straight. I understand if anyone wants to leave now, you know, that's cool. Goldmine Breaker says, oh, what's the trophy in the background? I have a ton of them, so this is actually just one, but I'm assuming you're talking about this one. That's for soccer or football, and there's actually this part of it broken. Ooh, no, right here, that top post is supposed to look like that on the other side, right? And so it's actually chipped off because I've got a crap ton of trophies. That sounds braggadocious. It's just I didn't get participation trophies, okay? So they're actually not those. We just got second, third, first in like multiple tournaments, and I played soccer, football until I was in high school. So I started in elementary school, first grade, basically. Actually, kindergarten, I should say, to be honest. I need to get these in sleeves quick. I feel nervous having the holos out, but we'll get that after this, okay? We're going to watch party react type thing, okay? So, I'm not going to show all the stuff in the Pokemon Presents, all right? This is just for the Scarlet Violet, which means that it's going to be about maybe a little under 10 minutes approximately is like what we're going to look at. I want to get y'all's reactions. We may like pause here and there. I don't want to make it annoying, okay? Like I know that can be annoying when someone's like pausing it and starting it. This is not like a holy shit like type reaction. This is like a normal discussion of it, I would say. Does that make sense, you guys? Does that make sense? So all I'm doing is just adding in the window here before we get started with that. I'm sorry. And again, I understand anybody that needs to leave and whatnot. That's completely fine. So here, it's going to be kind of like this, only the reverse, where I'll make this kind of the bigger screen, I would say, you know. So again, you get to watch me edit all this live. I'm a little bit slower than most people probably too. But I really appreciate anybody that has stuck with me, that wants to see this and all of that. Man, is that really going to crop out that weird? Gosh, give me that window. This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry. Right there. And right here. And then we'll make it. What happens when we do this? Watch this. Yeah, we're getting closer. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm such a nut bag. Okay. Right here. Right here. Okay. Like this. Boy, do I feel old when I like have to edit a stream layout. I feel very old. Okay. So it'll be more like that. Okay. So, Lena Hatch says, I want the Weed Kitty. That's actually absolutely going to be my starter as well. Sprigatito. Let's go ahead and put y'all's starters in the chat while we get this started. Okay, so again, this is not a crazy reaction like, holy shit. I'm not going to be just like screaming about everything. I've seen this once, so I haven't seen this any more than once. I'm going to read y'all's chat. We're going to discuss it and all of that, okay? So here, tell me if the audio, it may need to be like turned up. Okay, there's the audio. All right. This is looking good. So
next up,
what you're going to see right here is they say there's an update. They actually kind of bait us as the viewers right here. It's kind of interesting because they say right here, the trailer does not reflect actual gameplay experience. The on-screen text and voiceovers are not present in the game. So a lot of people were like, so you're going to still not put voice acting in the game, but like bait us with it, you know? Because like some people, I actually disagree. I don't really want voice acting necessarily unless it was like a Pokemon Legends Arceus style game, not in like a more mainstay RPG style Pokemon game. Maybe the unpopular opinion, I'm not sure. But if you're just now joining us, I know it's not Pokemon card polls. Should I change that? Oh my gosh, I feel like I should change my Twitch titles and things. Forget it. Forget it. We're reacting, okay? It's not that long. So here we go, you guys. Put your chats. Everybody, yeah, Goldmine Breaker said Green Cat. One, I don't know its name. Sprigatito. So that's, they're doing very good with the Spanish in this region, which I like. It's supposed to be like Spain, Portugal, you know, or España, Portugal. And so Sprigatito, it's using sprig, but then gatito, like gato is cat. So ito makes it little, so it's like a little cat, sprig. I, for one, believe that the middle evolution should be twig gato. So gato, but twig. You know, mark my words. If they make Twigato, I called it. All right, dude. Lisa, I would love to do a voiceover, even just for this. Like we have Necra. She is amazing, wonderful. If I got to do what she got to do, it would be so awesome. So here we go, you guys. Finally, I'm gonna stop delaying here. And there it is, Nintendo Switch. So it looks beautimous. I'm gonna make sure we got the quality here. I'm gonna go 1080, 60. Sorry. There we go. So this is really cool because we see a lot of the region, and right there you're going to catch Wooper. We get Wooper's regional form, so we'll talk about that when they focus on it more. But this is great because lots of Pokemon games... Let me be quiet.
Today
Here.
we begin.
Here, actually, while the voiceover's going on, I'll do this.
Travel across Paldea. Get to know the region.
Don't worry. I'm just not talking while they have the voiceover. Okay. So yeah, isn't that cool? Let me get this going. Okay, there you go.
The abundant nature.
Abundant nature. Isn't that amazing, you guys?
The rich culture.
It looks so cool.
The Pokemon.
So we'll talk more when they're done with the voiceover. But yeah, isn't that amazing? So cool.
And the people.
Can't forget about the people. The worst part of Pokemon. I'm just kidding.
Where will you go?
Not the best voiceover, I'm gonna be honest. I could have killed this one.
Who will you meet?
In a good way.
What will you achieve?
What will you achieve? Yes, so this is gonna be the new game trailer that's Geocool.
Pokemon.
We're gonna talk a little more soon. I just wanted the voiceover to play out.
Together.
Journey together.
Learn together.
Like, the voiceover is not wonderful. Whoever did that job, I'm sorry.
Together.
I'm a voice actor. I'm criticizing you. I apologize. Beautimous, you guys.
Find something to treasure.
And they may actually have a good voice. I think it's just recorded not well, like the production of it. So there you guys go. We're going to see this a little more, but this is the new, like, gimmick, quote-unquote, right here. So that's terraforms. Terrestrial, right, isn't it? Lena said, OMG, those are the best. Yeah, we about to see a little bit more. Look at how hard that goes, brother. Man. These guys are epic, dude. Koraidon, Miraidon, they are fresh.
Begin.
Let the treasure hunt begin. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to talk about it a little bit more. We may not listen to him right now. Much love. So you guys will get to see a little bit more of each one of those components coming up. They're going to talk about it. But something that was like really key there was the new gimmick, of course, but also you're going to see Wooper's regional form. And so
in the Pokemon series
listen to that.
The Pokemon Scarlet and
Pokemon Scarlet?
Violet games.
This isn't a bad voiceover. This
These
one's pretty
titles
good.
will be open world RPGs, a first for the Pokemon series.
So did you hear that? I know I turned it pretty low, but they're basically saying this is open world. And so Pokemon hasn't really ever done that. So that's really cool. The region is Paldea. Sorry that an ad is going to play. Paldea is like Aldea. Aldea isn't that island, right, in Spanish? And so Pal, P for Pokemon. Mario Duran says, this is cool. Wow, very nice animation. Yes, this is... So these guys are epic, you guys. I'm going straight up Koraidon over here. Oh, y'all can't see my mouse. I'm mousing over that. So Koraidon, this guy right here. And so you're going to be... If you didn't know this, some people will know this, okay? So I definitely acknowledge that. But just for anybody who hasn't been clued in on Scarlet and Violet, you sort of get to decide of this, like, past and future. You know, and so you actually have two Pokemon professors in the game, which that's new, I think, right? We've never done that, but Turo is one of them, and Turo is the guy. He looks handsome AF, man. He's got a crazy jawline. He looks like Kit, if you guys know Kit and Krista from the old Nintendo Minute. They're no longer there with Nintendo, but Turo, that's like Futuro, so Futuro means future, and so the other one is Ada, you know, ADA, and that's like pasada, which is past. And so it's almost like you're picking the past and future. Koraidon is the past. Miraidon is the future. All right. So here, let's
You'll
listen
rely
to
on
him.
one of them as a partner in your adventure. Climb on.
Yes. Look at
And
that.
together you'll dash across grassy fields.
Amazing. So this was a point of contention too. Like, I'm so sorry to be pausing and stuff like that. It's just, watch this. So like, when they actually start going, of course, the future one actually rolls on the wheels. Why the hell did they give this one wheels then? You know, like, I have a problem with that, all right? Anyway, Lena was saying, to infinity and beyond. Yeah, it's to infinity and beyond. Lisa said, I want that background in my house. Oh, man, Lisa said, I always get killed as soon as I walk in. I don't know, remember what we were talking about there. Lisa said, I don't know, maybe I'm too weak. They mob me as soon as I cross it. Geocool said, I like the future one more. I think that'll be the more popular. I think most people, just from what I've seen, I don't have a huge Twitter audience or anything, but like a lot of people like the future, which is Miraidon.
Your partner can change
and look at
forms
that.
as needed while you explore every nook and cranny of the region with them.
Isn't that awesome? So you think about like in Pokemon Sun and Moon, you think about in Legends Arceus, you had different Pokemon for different needs. Okay, so Braviary, for instance, was going to be your flyer. You think about in Sun and Moon, you had Tauros to run really fast. You had like Stoutland to sniff things out, which was Ursaluna in Legends Arceus. And so the fact that it's now just kind of one Pokemon could be cool. I mean, it could be sad that we don't have a whole bunch of different Pokemon to ride or whatever, but they are cool looking. So this is neat too.
You will be
Watch
enrolling
this.
at a certain academy as a student.
So there we go, naranja, that means orange. So you guys are seeing that
Certain academy as a student.
right here. So uva, isn't that grape? That could be grapes if I remember right. Somebody who natively speaks Spanish may be able to help me. I took Spanish. I'm just like way rusty. I haven't used my Spanish in so long, you guys. So yeah. Honey Badgering the Witness said SUV Pokemon. Lena Hatch was like, gotta get on Weird Deer when you enter better run from something. Weird Deer was dope. So here we go. I mean, look at some of these environments though. Like they're really cool. Like this is gonna be a big world, which I really appreciate, man. Look at that. Jeez. Like to render that whole library thing, multiple stories. These buildings are really cool. The architecture, very España, Portugal. It's very cool. And this is going to confirm a lot of different Pokemon. We're going to miss them easily, but like there was Sinistea, for instance, and what the hell is that thing's name? Sinestee's evolution. Oh my gosh. Can't believe. Oh, Poltegeist. It was so easy. Thank you. It's on the tip of my tongue. Yep. Dita, Anjay. Yeah. Orange. Yes.
And
I was just wondering about Uva. Uva, I believe, was grape.
special independent study project awaits you.
So yeah, this is kind of interesting. I didn't know about this until today, which many of us were probably the same. If you read like leaks and stuff, you may know a little bit more than I do. I read some leaks, okay? I'm going to try not to say anything that's leak-like or whatever, just out of respect. But they're talking about a treasure hunt. So this D-bag, by the way, like that guy looks totally... I'm going to make fun of him a lot when I play. I'm sorry, you guys. I just like to roast people. So that guy's getting it, man. Look at this. Amazing. We've seen this before. That area that's down like the middle part, and it looks like a sun, like a star burst sun, is very, very beautiful, and that's very, of the region that they're trying to emulate. So this is really, really nice. Look at that. I mean, I just love the world. You've got to look at all the parts that aren't obvious. Like, okay, we see these flags right in the middle, but also look at what's around us, like all these mountainous areas. We've got green. We've got areas that are more like just kind of desert looking and stuff like this. Nemona is bay. If you saw Kit was kind of the earlier one for Turo, Nemona is sort of like Krista a little bit. So there you go. Look at that. Isn't that cool, man? You're riding on the Miraidon right there. Those are your Pokemon centers. The Poke Center, basically, is like a gas station. It's going to be set up sort of like a convenience store. I love that, man. I love fast food, all right? So if I have a fast food Pokemon Center, I'm happy with that, okay? The fast food of Pokemon Centers. I love it, baby. Yeah, look at that Poke Shop. GeoCool's right. It's the Poke Shop /center. It's great. Lisa said he looks like a private school knob, and he is one. That's the only thing I've actually kind of complained about in this game. I don't think the gimmick is super great. The crystalline, terrestrial, the terraforms. I don't necessarily think that's like wonderful, but I don't hate it either. Like I'm not against it, but I don't think it's like wonderful. You're guessing the big building is the Pokemon Center because look at the logo. So I'm not positive, but I think that logo has something in the middle and is different, whereas this like gas station thing is a mart /Pokemon Center because they've been combining those a lot in the recent generations. So that gas station /fast food convenience store thing, I'm pretty sure is going to double as both. You can absolutely be right, though. I'm not like saying you're wrong at all. So notice we've got like a pool back there. That looks kind of cool. This is the same thing we were just looking at before, but it's at a different angle. So this person, I think, is about to walk into that big building with the Pokeball icon. I just think in the middle of that Pokeball icon was something else. So I think it could be like a gym. It could be something to explore. See, look, they have that thing again, that logo or whatever. So those buildings do pop up a lot, Maybe like a spa for Pokemon. That's a good idea. Geo cool, you know. It could be anything. It could be the Pokemon Center. Here, gym. See, it looks like they went into the gym. They all may look like that, which would kind of suck to have all the gyms look exactly the same. I'm not gonna lie.
When challenging the gyms.
So that's glaseado, Espanol. Anybody native here? Glaseado, I'm assuming, is just glass. Is what it sounds like.
Challenging the gyms.
Let's see. Okay, it could also be related to like glacier, you know, because Grusha, you know, we're in the icy area right here. So here it is, Titan. So you guys, here's one of the new Pokemon. This one is kind of hilarious, but kind of cool. I think, I'm sure it's going to be a little unpopular of me, but I don't think this is as cool as like we could have some other really beefy, like tank-like Pokemon. This one just kind of looks like a little average to me, but I'm still cool with it. I don't think it's like garbage. It's just Titan right there. That's its name. So I really like those like deserty, dusty. Look at this coming up right here.
The other 2 stories you'll experience hold many surprises and discoveries as well.
Look at that. It's like it's almost like Team Rocket. Like they got like a hold. I'm sure it's not, but like they got a hold of a dope sound system. And here's like a self-driving car. It looks like, man. Look at that.
As well.
Tesla now running here in this area. Glaseado is like glaze. Okay, gotcha, Hebert. Thank you so much. I needed somebody who's like more native, you know, unless you guys are just looking this up, which is fine too. But yeah, glaze.
Which story
Thank
will
you.
you begin
So yes, here we go.
with? How will you progress through them?
That's very Breath of the Wildy. Anybody plays Zelda Breath of the Wild, you know, you have your kind of like main tower and you jump off of it or something and like glide down. I don't know if we're going to be able to jump off of that, but I would assume we can, and then ride off into the moonlit night with our Koraidon.
It is all up to you.
It is all up to you. So here's some characters they're going to go with. I'll probably turn off the sound a little bit, but okay, nice. Hebert, Mexican. Thank you. Gracias, my friend. So let's see.
And Professor Churro, research legends passed on.
Sada, that's what it was. I thought it was Ada. That makes a little more sense. Sada.
And Professor
So,
Churro,
Pasada.
research legends passed on in the Paldea region. Mr. Clavel is the director of...
Clavel, you know. Senor Clavel is a douchebag, man. This is a stuffy dude. Scotty Mac, what's going on, brother? He says, it's your boy S Mac. Can't wait for this game. Thank you, my brother. Dude, thank you for being over here. Yeah, we've been talking a lot about it already. I've been rambling, dude. I've been rambling. You know, he's got premier balls like that, you know, so he wants you to go on this treasure hunt. I don't know if it's going to be kind of that, like, Safari Zone, like, type environment, you know, where you actually use the premier balls, where you could use Safari balls in the Safari Zone. You could use the premier balls here, or that's just a decoration, you know. Everybody can speculate on that. We'll actually rewind for the voice.
Clavel is the director of the academy you'll attend.
He's the director of the academy. So, yeah, he seems very stuffy, private school. Yeah, Lisa said complete dosh. Definitely has BOTW vibes. Yeah, Hebert over there earlier. Is your name then Ebert? Is that how I would say it? Ebert? I'd like to, you know, make sure that I'm respecting you. Hebert sounds kind of... I feel like I'm a little more Anglo pronouncing it like that. Let's see.
And Mr. Jacques is your homeroom teacher who teaches biology.
Mr. Jacques is all right. He looks like, you know, like Professor Willow's kid who just got out of bed and, like, probably smoked a lot of weed, you know, like a lot. Like, look at those sandals and stuff like that, you know. Like, he's very Professor Willow vibes, but, like, maybe if, like, Arlo and Professor Willow had a baby or something. Yes, that's how I said. Okay, Ebert, I'm so sorry, man. Well, gracias. Thank you for telling me. I need to get that right then.
You'll have your battle-loving friend, Nimona.
So it's kind of cool. Nimona has on one of those, like, Hawkeye, you know, like the gloves, the brace right there. I like Nimona, man.
And you'll meet...
Nimona is dope. She gonna wreck some faces when this game comes out. Yeah, thank you, Ebert. Thank you. Dita said, the names of the people are funny. Some of them. Some of them I really like, though. They leaned into some of the Espanol. They leaned into España and Portugal, and that's really cool.
And a great cook.
Arven. So this reminds me of Arlo, of course. So naturally, I hate it, dude. Arven sucks. It's like half of these people I love, half of these people I am going to roast the shite out of them, you guys. I'm going to roast them so much. So, you guys, I'm going to be streaming this on the Pokemon Master Kendo channel. I'm hoping to convert that away from Pokemon Unite and put it more towards these games. So, if you are looking forward to that, please at least if you're not going to subscribe now, maybe consider that, you know, be on my Discords or something, because I'll announce it over there too. But here, I'll give you guys that link, Master Kendo. So there it is. Arlo's love child. Oh my gosh. So Arvin.
There's also
Arvin is going to get it from me, man. He's going to get smoked. This is cool. This Penny, I believe, she's got the Eevee backpack. They're going to give us the name in a second. But look at the texture of that. Like, that's really well done, I feel. It pops off the rest of the aesthetic that we're looking at right here. The graphics I thought were going to be a little more sharp, and they could change in between now and the final release of the game. I don't care. Like, I do not care at all about that, okay? GeoCool said that's a lot of subscribers. Well, I have 3 channels, by the way, so GeoCool, if you can't get enough of the good doctor, I'll go ahead and plug them. But this one has 197,000 on it. It did die, but like I got all those subscribers, of course, legitimately. And right now, if you're watching from YouTube, this is our channel right here. But if you like Pokemon Go, that's the YouTube channel for that. So those are all the channels, you guys. I run 3 channels and a job, and I have a kid and a wife, and my life is crazy. So anyway, Goldmine said, wait, I didn't know Arvin was a guy. Hey, it could be a they, could be a girl, could
Penny.
be something else. I thought maybe it was a dude. I'm assuming. Did you just assume my gender? Remember that? He said, oh, you're streaming on YouTube too? Yes, so we are on Twitch and YouTube. So maybe if you're hearing me address people that you can't see or something, that's that. You guys, look at this. Do you see that basically right above me right here? That's not my camera or anything. That's something in the game, and I don't know what that is. That could be a mistake, or it could be actually something's there, like a piece of grass growing somewhere. Like, what is that? Yeah. Oh, there it was. Okay, cool. Now I just look like an idiot. All right, so you guys can all make fun of me for that one. That was just the animation of that thing playing. So forgive me. I'm an idiot. All right. So yeah, Penny's cool. We like Penny.
There are gym leaders too.
Of course there are
Like
gym
Grusha,
leaders.
the ice-type gym leader.
Grusha.
The people you meet in Paldea are sure to enrich your adventures.
Look at this dude.
The ice-type gym leader.
So if you think about Commander Kamado, Kamado in Legends Arceus, I'm stuck in kind of more Spanish pronunciation, but like, doesn't that look like him a little bit, like one of his ancestors or something? Maybe, this guy is ancestral linked to that. Ebert said, "You have what is called a life." Scotty Mac, I appreciate that. He said, "This man does it all." Hey, thanks, brother. I just try to help people for the most part, but this is just fun right now. We're just having fun.
The people you meet in Paldea are sure.
Lisa said, I like her scarf. I should make one. I like this. I think that's a gym leader, right? Probably. I like her. She's really cool. I like her hair. Great job. They have very good personality. This looks like, kind of one of those, like, probably Spanish soap opera, types. Like, she'd be on, like, The Bold and the Beautiful or something, but Espanol, like that version. Like, she totally... I feel like she's going to own some bitches. Like, she's going to slap a guy just because. Like, she's going to slap a man. GeoCool over there on YouTube.
To enrich your adventures.
So that one also looks like she would own up some fools, man. Did you see her? Like, they got some bad beaches on here, and I like it, dude. Look at that. So she's, like, from the school, I guess, right? She's got the tie and everything. That's the only aspect, though, of these games that I have not liked so much is kind of that schoolboy, schoolgirl thing. I'm not like huge on that aesthetic or whatever, so I don't really care about that. I'm not going to be too into that look for our characters, but yeah. Lisa said great details. I love this environment. The desert ones I really like. The dusty, they look hot AF, So the Pokemon, we like this part, right?
Many different species.
So I know a lot of you guys gave your opinions on which starter. If you've just now started joining me, definitely give your opinions on which starter you're picking. I'm going Sprigatito. I am absolutely all about the weed kitty, as people have been calling it, but for me it's the little green cat. I'm picking that. So if you are looking forward to my playthrough, be expecting that. Probably regardless of what the final Evos look like. I'm not too big on like, wait for the final evolution. Nah, I kind of like them when they're starters, the babies. The first ones. So, of course, Confirmation, Growlithe, Arcanine looks very cool. The mountains, that looks all really great. Again, the graphics, I think people are going to complain about this. So, like I was saying earlier, I don't care. I'm fine with, like, more subpar graphics when you compare it to other games out there and stuff. I'm fine with that if we get a good experience, People complain like hell about Sword and Shield and the graphics of that. Those were some of the highest selling Pokemon games of the time, Like... they're huge. So
These of Pokemon, all
that's pretty neat. You know, a little detail. We got Pineco hanging out on the trees right there. You can see another one actually too. You know, we got this kind of main one in our face, and then you see the back of one over there where the sky is. Fletchling, very neat.
also called
But again, those graphics, I think
The
people are going to
Paldea
complain
region.
about them. This is pretty neat. You know, we've got a whole bunch of little Rotom just hanging out right there. There's some girl like kind of drinking her lemonade or whatever she's got, agua maybe, but like she's just got a Luxio hanging out right there. Dita said, looks cool, even I will not play it. You're not going to play it? Dang. Well, maybe you'll watch my playthrough. You want to watch my playthrough of it?
home. This
Like I said, that'll be on my other channel, but this is, as we're going to hear in the voiceover, the Wooper. This is the regional. So we didn't change Wooper up too much, but a little bit. Let's let the voiceover play through.
Pokemon is the Paldean regional form of Wooper.
So right, we'll be calling it Paldean form for, I think most of you guys could kind of consider that with the region being Paldea. And so that's cool. Wooper, it looks all right. I just feel like they didn't change it all that much, and that could be fine. It's not like a huge deal, but there you
It
go.
lives on the land and covers its body with a poisonous film.
It's got a poisonous film. So Dita said, that's why I follow you to see it into your streaming. So yeah, Dita will be on the Pokemon Master Kendo channel, so you don't have to necessarily subscribe over there right now, but this is where I'm looking to transform that channel away from Pokemon Unite a little bit more into these games when they come out over there. So I need something to do more so for that channel now as I'm transitioning out of Unite. This was the star for me, this Pokemon. So this is another little dogger, a doggo.
Fido are delightfully squishy
It's called
Pokemon
Fido.
that are smooth
And it does spell it like dough, you know, like a donut. It's a little pastry dog. I love it, man. I love dogs, like in general in life. It's my favorite animal, a dog or a wolf. And this is so, you know, like goofy. It's like the Yamper of this region, you know.
to the touch.
Thumbs
and
up.
here's Titan, which has a large body and a hard horn that can freeze its surroundings.
So there's Titan, as you guys heard me say. You know, if I like was thinking about it, kind of like a tanky Pokemon, I don't know if I'd do this one. It's sort of like Palkia had a baby with Kyogre, and you know, like that's sort of what it looks like. It's like Palkia with spikes, right? It's kind of like that, and Kyogre. But yeah, Lisa's laughing at Fido.
Can
I love
freeze its
Fido.
surroundings. Of
'Kay.
course, we also have the Pokemon from which you'll choose your first partner.
Yes,
Sprigatito,
Sprigatito.
Fuecoco, and Quaxley.
So Fuecoco, a lot of you guys may know this if you haven't been explained to like this. I'm not trying to talk down or something, but so that's, you know, fusing together again the Spanish names. Cocodrillo, like Cocodrillo, that's a crocodile, and that's like fuego, so fire. Fuecoco, that's really cool. I like that Pokemon, and I always choose fire starters, but this game I'm going the grass, for instance, for the first time, I guess, in a long time. I guess I went Rowlet in one playthrough, but Poplio was my Sun and Moon. Otherwise, it's always been fire, kind of. Dita said, Wooper looks like those Locos of Coca-Cola toys a long time ago. I don't know what those are. See, I can't even pronounce it. Is it Heel Locos or Locos? Anyway, I love Mudbray, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I love Trash Horse, okay? So Trash
Enjoy
Horse,
meeting
I'm so happy that it's in this game, man. I love Trash Horse. But yeah, they got some cool Pokemon coming in here. You
Choose
know,
your
we got a
first-
lot of Pokemon from multiple generations. Ebert said Team Valor all the way. Hell yeah, brother. I love Team Valor. I love it.
Enjoy meeting lots of Pokemon.
So yeah, we got
And complete-
Skidoo. I
Your
love
Pokedex as
Skidoo.
part of your
Go
adventure.
Goat. So there, I guess that's the trade, right? The trade animation, because we are passing on. We see Ice-Cube there, and I actually forgot. Isn't that Stojurner? Or is that a different one? I actually forgot that damn thing's name. I can't believe myself. There's too many Pokemon for me to keep track of. And I'm actually in the Pokemon, like, world. I'm old, you guys. There's Lechonk. This is very cool. You know, it's very like the library that we saw before. This is like a book that spun around and then entered in. Do you guys remember the Pokédex in Legends Arceus was very kind of like that pen and scroll, you know, feeling? So they very much kept up with this sort of like literature style theme thing that they're going on here. So that's the Pokédex right here. It's very much like a library. Cool. Lechonk. We love it. Lechonk is the greatest, man. If you don't like Lechonk, there's something wrong with you, dude. Lechonk is great. So even more fun with multiplayer. This, to me, implies that you could maybe take a selfie like in Animal Crossing. You know, like you could take pictures. I would love that. Like, I would love if you can take pictures in this game. So obviously additional games and system required for multiplayer. They're going to have local and online if you believe like data miners and leakers. Again, I'm not trying to reveal too much of that stuff, but that's a more logistical thing rather than like a spoiler, right? So you should be able to play online, you know, and connect with somebody. So I'd be happy to run stories with some of you guys too on separate streams. Probably for my first one ever, I'll be just doing like a solo for the longest part of it, you know? So yes, Dita. We got the Lechonk. The piggy. So this looks really cool. Again, here's like your little, again, that looks like a Pokemon Center because you've got the Wi-Fi signal, like symbol right there where that green panel is that we're talking all the way on the side. The red one is probably the Pokemon Center, so that's where you go and heal. You know, you can get into your boxes maybe and stuff too, if your boxes aren't just in the overworld in general. And then, of course, the shop probably in the blue over there on the side. So that's why I think that little gas station thing is going to be also where you do your Pokemon Center and shop, you know. Like that. You see this thing that they're standing on has pictures of people underneath it. That's just kind of obvious, right? Like that's for your multiplayer.
Union Circle.
The Union Circle.
You can enjoy co-op play with up to 3 friends.
So, yep, they're limiting it to 4 total. You're one of the 4, so you can have 3 people join your game. Like I say, I'd be happy to have you guys join me on streams and stuff. That'll be on the Pokemon Master Kendo channel, though, not this one. The only reason we're doing this here and not there is because we were doing Pokemon card pulls, and I do that here whenever I do.
You can go look.
That's really cool. So this is like a great little, like, 1 to 2 seconds, you know? Like, I wish this scene was drawn out longer. That looks so cool, you know? Like, this is the breadth of this world. Breadth with a D. Like, it is a vast expanse. It's very nice.
For Pokemon
Very cool.
you haven't yet discovered. Or even ride together to race across the map.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Epic.
all the Paldea region has to offer with family and friends.
So we're going to get an ad here coming up, but we've seen so much cool stuff. We're almost done, so don't worry. I'm not going to talk your ear off too much more. Yes, there's a multiplayer sale going on, you guys. But check this out. So here it is, the terrestrial phenomenon right here. So the Terra forms, here you go. You can see that. This is the new gimmick. I'm not crazy about it, but at the same time, I don't think it's just awful. Like, I don't think it's just god-awful, but, like, I don't know. I could do without a gimmick, to be honest. Like, the game's fine on its own. But, hey.
The terrestrial phenomenon
terrestrialize?
makes Pokemon shine like gems.
Hey, don't say Pokemon shine. That makes me think of Pokemon that are shiny forms, you know? This will be the crystallized versions of them. They're terraform. They get, like, stuff on their heads a lot of the times. I think every time, like, every Pokemon is going to change just a little bit.
In the Paldea
Look at that.
region are able to terrestrialize, which can provide a boost to a Pokemon's type and make its moves stronger.
Yes, so it makes you more powerful in general, boosts the type.
Some Pokemon will change
Here's an
type
interesting thing.
when they terrestrialize.
So they said that they'll change type for some of them. So like Pikachu can become the flying finally
What
with the
type
balloons.
they become seems to depend on that
But-
Pokemon's Terra type.
Some like Persian, you know, stay normal still, you know. You think about water, of course, it's
For
water
example,
and fairy, but
an Eevee would typically remain
Right
normal type after terrestrializing, but there could be Eevee that become grass or water type after terrestrializing.
so that's the confusing thing that I'm trying to
We
figure
hope
out
they try
is
to
like
catch Pokemon.
how many terrestrial forms are there? Like, are we going to see, you know, is that just for Eevee or is there like multiple terrestrialized forms for every Pokemon or some of them, you know, because like then you have like a grass Eevee, then you have a water, and then why wouldn't you just evolve it, you know, to like Leafeon or whatever? And I guess the advantage could be, I wonder if you can like, let's say this time I'm going to terrestrialize this one Eevee as a grass. Would I then be able to still take that Eevee and later do this like water terrestrializing? Because then that would be like having an Eevee that can temporarily evolve to whatever you wanted to, you know, so I could see the appeal there if that's the case for it, you know. Think about it like that.
With rare Terra types.
So when I saw this raid battles, I was actually upset. Like, I was like, oh no, because like the Sword and Shield raid battles were cool at the start, and then I felt like they just took so long. Like, I just hated waiting for everyone else to make the move, wait for the raid boss. So you're going to like what you're going to see. If you feel like me about that on Sword and Shield, you're going to like this. So watch this.
Pokemon that have rare Terra types are more likely to appear in Terra raid battles.
Not that, but listen to this coming up. This part coming up.
You can challenge Terra Pokemon in these battles with up to 3 other trainers. This is a new kind of raid battle where you can attack or heal with your own timing without having to wait for your allies.
Do you hear that? Fantastic. So I don't have to wait for my allies to go. I don't have to wait for like anything except for my own cooldowns, you know, and all that. So it's a little bit more maybe Pokemon Go-esque, you know, everybody's just kind of tapping away. Of course, you'd be using a controller. So better, improvement. I think, at least from what I could determine from that.
Try to cooperate with your allies to get the upper hand in these battles.
Yes.
After you successfully defeat a Terra Pokemon, you'll get the opportunity to catch it for yourself.
Yes, that's very nice. So you'll catch it with, like, it had a little Terra ball, you know. I don't know that that's what it's going to be called. I can't confirm that, but like the ball is like crystallized, sort of like when you're Gigantamaxing and stuff like that, you know, you do those giant raid battles, you get the giant ball to catch them in, and then it shrinks down to a normal. So that's like
you'll
this.
Get the opportunity to catch it for yourself.
The ball crystallizes like that right there. Did you see that? It's like crystally, and then it's still a regular Pokeball. So cool, right? Beautiful. Look at that. Beautimous. So I'm going to point out something again. We're going to rewind a little bit, but like Legends Arceus really displayed this, but also like Kirby and the Forgotten Land, they did this kind of art style. There's a thing about animation, and I think this helps video game developers in general to do this, but look at people that are walking in the next frames coming up in the distance. They sort of look kind of like they're like skipping frames, like walk like that instead of like, you know, like they'll look sort of like they're like kind of skipping, like the art looks a little bit weird in the distance, like they're out of focus and stuff. They do it on purpose, you know, and I think, again, it's like a game dev thing. I don't know the exact purpose of it, but there's like a rhyme and reason. So get ready to look at that, and I think it's kind of near my head here. It's like over this way a little bit. So let's see. Right there. No, it was there. Okay, so they're actually not near me. So we're going to see it again. There's a house way off in the distance, kind of in the right side, right there. Did you see that person walking? So again, I wish I could like replay that better. Yeah, right there. So look at that person walking at that house. Doesn't it look a little bit like kind of off? Like it's not like a full, you know, 60 frames or something, you know, the frame rate of it. So that is very like reminiscent of Legends Arceus, and they're going to do that again if it wasn't clear here. So we'll do it one more time. Yeah, I like that. So that's okay, but there we go.
We've kept all the things you love about Pokemon.
So yeah, that's very, you know, also like Legends Arceus. A lot of Pokemon games kind of had this, like Pokemon Stadium. You know, you attack from over here, like closer to the scissor, and then the move actually goes across. Like, you know, it's like they're not like close up to each other. And some of the Legends Arceus, though, would get up in each other's faces, you know, like Lucario could like uppercut him in the face and stuff, you know.
All the things you love about
This looks to be a little bit more long-distance battle-y style.
Pokemon.
So look at that, Dragonite.
Evolving.
We couldn't see it too much. It's still cool. Man, look at that. You're going to probably be able, like in Breath of the Wild, like if you can see it on the map in front of you, like you can probably go to it. You know, you can explore it. This game also does have a mini map. That's something we didn't really always get in like Pokemon games, and so to have a mini map is going to be kind of nice.
Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
Yes. This game goes hard, man.
You look forward to the day you set out on your adventure.
I do look forward to it. That's very beautiful, very great. I'm a fan in general. I'm like I have a little bit of caution with some things, but it's good in general. So there we go.
The Pokemon
Awesome.
Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games are available to pre-order at...
So there you guys go. Yes, they are coming November 18th. I'll be streaming it, you know, day one and all that. I'll be streaming it. It's, again, Pokemon Masterkind over there. I did just want to say that you can pre-order it now. do that stuff. You know, some people like the physical, some people like the download. So I appreciate you guys checking that out with me. You know, that's the extent of it. We're not going to kind of see their goodbye messages or anything like that. But definitely give your thoughts before I sign out of here. You know, now's your time to just kind of like chat about anything. Give your thoughts if you're watching this live with me right now. And thank you once again. It was very cool to look at some of this. There's going to be a lot to do. I like that. It's going to be big, so I like the world. It all looks great. Lena is saying, yes, Xmas presents for me and the kid. But Lena, you got to get it before Xmas, okay? Because you need to play with me before I potentially don't play it around Christmas time or something, you know? Lena said, love you, Duck. Thank you, guys. I have so much love for y'all. Yeah, and so, yeah, it looks solid, though. If you know, I'll just say, like, thanks for viewing and everything like that. But then on the live stream, I'm going to give away, like, a spoiler or two from the leaks. It's really just one that I want to talk about. Is if you have not heard, if you don't keep up with leaks, go ahead. You can X out right now because I'm going to leave after this. But here's my spoiler that I'm looking forward to is you guys know that there's a Pokemon in my top 5 probably favorite Pokemon, and that would be Tauros. Tauros is apparently going to have a regional form for this game, and the regional are going to be multiple regional forms. So what that means is, like, one of them I think that's been revealed is a pure fighting type Tauros. And Tauros, I had a dream one day that there was like a region based on Texas, and I've always wanted that. I've always wanted like a south, you know, southern U.S. kind of region, and like especially Texas. I want them to go stereotype and all that stuff, howdy and all that stuff. But Tauros, I had this dream of the Texas region having a Tide Tauros. It's like a water one. It was called Tide Tauros. And then Flame Tauros. That was kind of a lesser good name. It was a dream. I couldn't control it, right? And Flame Tauros was a fire one. So they had a water one and a fire one, and they were both like red and blue to correspond with that. And it looked really cool from what I remember. I don't remember a whole lot about that dream, but like that was something that I thought like, hey, let's do this for real. So now this game's coming out, and they've got a fighting one. What if they had like a water and fire one? Wouldn't that be nuts? But otherwise, you guys, Twigato, come to me again if they actually end up naming Sprigatito. I believe it's going to be the middle form, not the final form. It's probably going to be that's my name for it, okay? So it's probably not going to be. But like I said when I was saying it's probably going to be, I didn't mean that. That's what I think it should be called, okay? Because it's gato, which is cat. Gatito is little cat. So Sprigatito is like good. It's sprig and gatito. Twigato, right? Twigato. So Twig Gato, okay? So I'm looking forward to it, you guys. A lot of people be liking this whooper. But thank you so much for viewing. Thank you for your thoughts. You know, Dita was like, Lisa said, Tauros, he's all over here. Yes. Great fun, Doc. Thanks for the fun. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, everybody who's here and stuck with me through everything. The Pokemon card opening was very cool. And so I hope you guys have a great day. Honey Badger and the Witness said, take care, Dr. K. You too. Thank you, guys. And we are now going to sign out.